Haru is like, Kenshin is technically my boyfriend, so. And then Misao is like, yo, I don't think of Kenshin that way, okay? He is my friend. I do not have a crush on him like I do with Lord Aoshi. Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to another Rurouni Kenshin reaction. We're going to be watching episode 35 of the new anime reboot. The title of the episode is Seijiro Hiko, so we're going to be seeing my boy Hiko in this episode. I'm really excited because Hiko is one of my favorite Rurouni Kenshin characters. He's just this really funny comedic character. He's Kenshin's master who taught him the Hiten Mitsurugi style and basically raised him and took him in. So he's Kenshin's father figure. And it's funny because he always like bullies Kenshin. It's just really funny. And so Kenshin's going back to see him now that he's in Kyoto because he needs to learn the final technique of the Hiten Mitsurugi style in order to defeat Shishio. Because as we know, Shishio has watched Kenshin in battle when he fought Senkaku. So he knows the Hiten Mitsurugi style somewhat, and Kenshin can't be using the same styles and techniques that he used on Senkaku, because Shishio was like, okay, yeah, I know what yo about to pull out, but Kenshin's gonna go see Hiko, and Hiko is gonna teach him the Amakakudu Ryo no Hirameki, probably butchering that. I'm just going off of how they pronounced it in the 90s anime, in the dub, because that's the anime I grew up with, and that's how they pronounced it in the dub. So that is the final technique of the Hiten Mitsurugi style. So he hasn't seen Hiko in a long time, so Hiko's gonna be like, yo, why you here? And Kenshin's gonna be like, I need to learn this technique. And he's just gonna be like, really, bro? For real? But yeah, we get to compare the anime with the manga again, since last week's episode was an anime original episode, so we didn't get to do that. But that episode left me so emotional because it was such a phenomenal episode. It was so good. But let's jump into this episode. Kenshin's like, yeah, no, Misao, I don't want you involved in any of this because you're a young girl and you'll get wiped out by Shishio's men. I feel so bad because it's like Kenshin so badly wants to save everybody, but yet everybody he loves wants to be involved in his life because they love him, but then they have to deal with all of the BS that comes with it because of like Shishio's men chasing after Kenshin and everyone that's after the Batosai, even though Kenshin's not the Batosai anymore. Yeah, it's tough. Oh man, it hits right in the heart with me. Sal, it's like, yo, you ain't the Batosai, you're the Rurouni that I met. He still can't tell her about Ashi and the Oniwaban. I forgot about this part. He's like, why do I have to wear a ribbon in my hair? So I'm gonna pause it real quick because in the manga and in this anime, this is something that the 90s anime did something completely different. So instead of having Misao walk into the restaurant and then her seeing a sign where they're like looking for Kenshin, Yahiko and Karu actually bump into Misao where Misao is actually running, chasing after Kenshin, and they bump into her while she's screaming Himura. Um, I kind of like that, but at the same time, it didn't follow the source material of the manga, so it's actually really cool now to see this anime follow the manga. Like, I didn't mind the subtle change when I watched the 90s anime because, of course, that was before I read the manga. I watched the 90s anime and then I read the manga, so yeah, that was the only difference in the 90s anime compared to this anime, is that this anime is completely following the source material. Yo, there's my boy Hiko. Okay, yeah, I'm. After that scene, it was supposed to be these panels of everyone, but I guess they're gonna save that hopefully because these are really cute. I love these panels. I'm hoping that they show them. Haru is like, Kenshin is technically my boyfriend, so. And then Misao is like, yo, I don't think of Kenshin that way, okay? He is my friend. I do not have a crush on him like I do with Lord Aoshi. The wise words be hidden harsh from the old man. Exactly. Yeah, Karu is like, yo, I wouldn't be here if I didn't want to see Kenshin. Like, I'm here to see Kenshin. Oh, he looks so good. Yo, I love the new color palette. So I think in the 90s anime, his shirt was like a bluish color, and then he had the red collar on his coat. So it's definitely um more like the manga now. So another difference between this anime and the 90s anime was that this scene was actually, if I remember correctly, the scene was during the daytime that Kenshin went to go meet his master, and Misao, Karu, and Yahiko went to go see him. It was during the day, but they're following the manga where it's obviously they have like the panel of the night sky where it's at night. Misao's like, I already went over that. We're already there. We just need to see Kenshin. They're like, yo, Kenshin's gonna be so much stronger when he learns that final technique. Kenshin isn't human. Oh, we're gonna be getting the flashback of when Kenshin was a little boy. Yep. Yo, that was pretty sick the way they animated that. Okay, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. We're gonna pause it real quick because we're not supposed to be seeing the flashback just yet. So, Kenshin, Karu, Yahiko, and Misao are supposed to show up first. And they're supposed to confront Kenshin, and Kenshin sees Karu, and it's like this emotional. So, okay. So they're doing the flashback before all of that. And then they're gonna do that scene afterwards, I'm assuming. Probably because they want to end the episode off with this flashback and then continue um, with Kenshin seeing Yahiko and Karu again. Even back then, Kenshin was like wanting to protect people, and like the fact that he became Manslayer and then reverted back, but it was always in his heart because I don't want to spoil anything, but there's something that happens in his past where people he loved were. Oh, that's cool. So they threw that panel, or a panel similar in there, but we didn't get the shots of Slido and all of the other characters. Oh, that must be so hard for Kenshin to hear. Just like you're not qualified. You're just not it. You're not ready yet. Like he needs Kenshin to be mentally prepared too, and the fact that he doesn't kill anymore. Misala is like, and Yahiko, they're like, nah. He sees Karu for the first time in so long. Yeah, this scene was always very emotional. She's about to tear up. She's like, Kenshin, where you been, man? You just left me. Another solid episode that follows the manga. I can understand why they saved that last scene of the episode to be Kenshin seeing Karu again and Karu seeing Kenshin, because they need to leave us on that cliffhanger. So I totally understand why they flipped. They switched out the scenes with the flashback and the scene where Karu and Kenshin see each other. So this, like I said, it's pretty emotional. So next week's episode, we should be seeing Hiko teaching Kenshin, or about to teach Kenshin the Amakakudu Ryo no Hirameki. We're gonna be seeing Aoshi Shiramori again. He's gonna have a talk with Okina about Kenshin. And of course, Aoshi has to be extremely stubborn. And then we should be seeing more of the Jupon Gatna. I'm so excited. So we're gonna see Sojiro, and Sojiro is going to invite Aoshi to be part of their group. And Aoshi's gonna be like, I don't know, bro. I mean, I fought Kenshin before, but I don't know. And he's gonna actually confront Shishio. So that's gonna be really exciting. And oh man, I can't wait. I can't wait for the fights to finally begin. Like, and then of course This scene where he actually teaches him the Amikaku no Ryo no Hirameki, this shit was so good in the 90s anime. So I don't know what it's gonna be like in this anime, but that OST, the Hiten Mitsurugi OST, that goes so hard. So let's see if the music goes just as hard in this anime, because in the 90s anime, that's one of my favorites soundtracks in the OST was the Hiten Mitsurugi soundtrack that would play when when he teaches Kenshin the final technique. The shit was so good. But let me know what you guys thought of this episode down below, and if you enjoyed my reaction, give me a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button because we come out with new Kenshin reactions every week. And I will see you in my next Kenshin reaction or just video in general. Thank you guys so much for watching. Rurouni Kenshin out.